Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Tt3 and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
The action has already started.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well measured.
And the shot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well read, and the danger is averted. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. De Jong. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Hullet. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And we have our very first corner.
He rises!
Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Ball's gone out of play. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, played through for the wide man. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And that is expertly dealt with.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rummenigge, and that has left him in a heap. That's a throw. Rummenigge. He's in space and looking for options. And he's whipped it across. Well, there's the clearance. Nedved. And now the breakaway. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's worked it through. Oh, what has happened here?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Nedved. Probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cannavaro. Cannavaro is there to clear. That has not gone well. And it's Hullet. Nedved. It's Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. Aims beyond the defence. It's a goal kick. Vicious ball here. Nesta cuts out the pass. Shifted upfield.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Hullet. Cafu. Hullet. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's there to clear it.
Picked out brilliantly.
Here comes another cross.
Seedorf!
Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Seedorf simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Toure can get it clear.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Oh, well played, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Cannavaro.
Rivaldo.
Cafu. Roberto Carlos.
Decent progress down the left.
Cafu. And it's Seedorf. Spread neatly. Nedved. And it's Rivaldo.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
And here's Dembele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries to play it through. Cross into the big header. No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
So, third corner of the game. Thuram herring after the ball here. Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Still just a single goal between the sides.
Rijkaard deals with that comfortably.
Rivaldo.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And he's there to get it away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge carries the ball down the right. Over to the other side, it's a pretty loose pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to pass it through.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cafu. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Now it's Dembele. Succumbs to the pressure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gullit
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
very much into the last knockings.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Forwards and with intent.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
He's had it taken off him. And Dijk clears.
And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense.
The two sides separated by the game's Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
We have already started here.
Probing pass, and this is Hullet. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Some really good ball movement. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
And the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star. He's having a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rodri. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Rodri. Lovely, now then. Dembele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cafu. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. He's going for goal!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Maldini with the clearance. Good read, needed to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's opted for the long pass. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the...
Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rijkaard. Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. Arsenal are level. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cruyff. That has not gone well. Driving forward. Seedorf. Oh, well played, well played. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No foul, says the referee.
Nedved.
So, what can they make of this?
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, it looked promising for a moment,
But it came to nothing. Rijkaard. And here's Dembele. Tries to play it through.
oh, important interception.
That's going to go a long way. And here's Nedved. Now it's Hullet.
Hullet charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's good vision.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times. Substitution on the field, number 9, Dembele.
Arsenal get the ball rolling in the second half.
Number 24, Ibrahimovic. Substitution in progress.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Rijkaard.
Quality ball.
Hullet.
Roberto Carlos.
Rummenigge receives it.
Shot, surely!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That is good strength. Cannavaro gets a foot in here.
It'll be a throw-in.
Hullet. And it's Rivaldo. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu hurtling down that right flank. Great vision. Cafu. Now here's the delivery. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Cannavaro. That's Nedved.
Rivaldo.
The attendance for this match was
In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go.
Van Dijk. A player who needs no introduction.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No joy this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And they've got a throw. Vieri. Looking for options for movement. And this is Hullet. That's tidy. Shot could be on. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Arsenal take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Decent chance! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's a decent clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Number 22, Vieira. Number 13, Jordi
Arsenal
Alba.
can breathe again, just.
Belletti.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Rodri. And he's got his cross in. And back out it comes. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Nicely aimed pass. Out towards the flank. Thuram does really well to win the ball there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That has been cut short. Rodri. And here's Hullet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Nedved. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Nedved. De Jong. Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Tt3, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Pele. Pele carries the ball down the right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Adriano. Oh, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Shoots! Tried the volley, but no.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
And we have our very first corner. Cafu chips it through. Header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Pinches it off him. Driving forward. Pele going face to face with his great rival. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Great, and he shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cafu charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cafu. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is their second corner of the game. Adriano! Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Nesta cuts out the pass. Adriano looks to get on the end of this. That's beautifully weighted. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is Hullet. Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a little off target. Van der Ven. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, that's a key interception. Ball's gone out of play. Half an hour played now. And that's definitely not his best. Played into space. Rummenigge. Oh, good spread. Here comes, he rises! Danger averted for now. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Seedorf.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game.
Now that's well seen too.
Now it's Pelé, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos, now it's De Jong. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Seedorf. Van Dijk. Gullit. Oh, super find. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Buffon with the clearance.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's been cut out, well played. Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gullit. Nicely worked. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Substitution in progress.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Gullit proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Spread out to the left. Rummenigge. Now it's Gullit. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pelé. South Korea are looking to break at pace. Now Hoeneß.
Roberto Carlos.
Here it is, a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hoeneß gets into some space. That's very neat.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spread it left. Rummenigge. That's an imaginative pass.
It's
beautifully weighted.
That's really well cleared. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Nicely weighted ball. It's Dembele! De Jong gets it away.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through.
Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Hoeneß. Back into the middle. Shifted it to the flank. Played it.
Oh, smashing header!
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well timed, excellent interception. Cafu, and they can counter here. Tries to play it through.
Good read, needed to be.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hoeneß going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Hoeneß with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution on the field. Number
Roberto
23,
Carlos with a real chance here.
Carlos.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Number 7, Adriano. Number 19, Seedorf.
And that has been
Coming on
cleared.
the field, number 13, Jordi Alba.
Pele.
Number 14, Rijkaard.
Well, facing up to his
Number
adversary,
9,
this is a
Dembele.
formidable matchup.
Number 22,
Rummenigge.
Vieira.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Jong is always looking to break lines.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Rijkaard does really well there, he is strong. Well read, nice interception. And the shot! Oh yes, it's there! And surely that has won the day!
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity would...
Dembele! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
There will be 1 minute added time.
We are into stoppage time, and he was quick to react.
And that's it.
So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
We have already started here.
That is good alertness.
Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Oh, super shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good ball, good take. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. Well timed, excellent interception.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.